Bitcoin rallied to $10,000 and in few hours crashed all the way to $8,000. It did exactly the thing that we discussed on this channel in the previous videos, and something very interesting happened that gave me the clearance to see where the Bitcoin price may go in the next period of time. So make sure to hit that like, subscribe button and stay all the way until the end, because this video is not going to be too long. And now let's begin. Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. In today's episode we're going to discuss the recent dump that we discussed, also that may happen, actually pre-halving dump in the previous video, and that actually happened, but it happened in very interesting way that gave me some very bullish predictions over here that I may give. And now let's see what do we have over here. We can see that also Bitcoin broke this big trend line that we have on daily, or let's say weekly chart. It's long for about 2.5 to 3 years and came back all the way down to retest $8,000, and right now it's hovering above a 20 exponential moving average. And if you remember in the previous video, I did told you that Bitcoin went too overextended since it retested this moving average over here. It didn't retest it at all, and right now we are above it, which is very good thing, not the bad one. Even so, we dumped $2,000 in few hours. Now this is not the only bullish thing that is over here. There is much bigger stuff that is happening. In the previous videos I told you the most important level, at least in this local area over here, is the $8,000, which is matched up together with 200 daily exponential moving average, 100 which are standing right on this level. And also if we bring the Fibonacci retracement over here, we can see that the most important level of Fibonacci retracement is standing there. This is one of the reasons why Bitcoin actually just retested this and spike all the way back above $8,500, which means that right now it's standing around on this area. I did tell you also in 3 videos ago that Bitcoin may actually correct itself between $83 and $8,500. I think is the video 2 days ago, so make sure to check it out and see what did we discuss there. Now, one of the reasons for this dump is also the from fundamental side, which is pre-halving dump that could happen, or let's say taking the profits. Bears needs to take profits before we see some higher prices. That's a healthy way to grow. Now from technical point of view, there is something very bullish. As we hovered around $7,400, we often discussed about $8,000. Those two moving averages were still on this level. What I also told you that the Bitcoin will find some sort of a level of resistance in this area, but that did not happen. Bitcoin broke through it like it's nothing. The reason why this is good is because as a resistance this was very weak. That gives us a good indication that the bulls are in control, which means that the resistance was broken pretty strong. Now very interesting stuff happened after we dumped over here, because bulls did not act weak. They defended this with this big wick, which means that they are in control above this area, which means of course also that we are still into the bull trend. Even so, we dropped significantly below this moving average and went spike right above it. So we did break it very easily as a resistance. Even so, we had the same resistance on the way to the upside, but we defended as a bulls over here on the very strong way. On this sort of a way, the bears are pretty weak, as we can see over here that the bulls have control pretty much above $8,500, and that's one very bullish thing to see. The things that we can actually hope in the next period of time is that the Bitcoin needs to stay above $8,000. Nobody was talking about this level. I really don't know why, because it is important. And as we can see this wick over here, this is the importance of whole video that we are making today, how strong actually the bulls are over here. They pushed, spiked above it, this moving average, and stayed above it. So we just let them to take those profits over here, and after that they spiked right above it. The next thing that should actually happen is to stay above 20 exponential moving average, which will set me pretty bullish. When I say I'm pretty bullish, I mean very strongly bullish, because we will still have continuation pattern on the way to the upside to actually re-break this resistance that we already did over here. Now, if we don't manage to hold this level, I do expect that $8,000 will hold us pretty good, because those buying walls over here are already made between $80 and $8,100 over here, so we didn't even manage to actually retest it. Those bulls were actually shooting the price a little bit above $800, and that also gives us a clue that we have a strong hands right now still in control. Even so, we have a pre-halving dump, or in better way to say, correction. Now, the reason why I also discussed about $8,000 is also on weekly chart. On weekly chart, 20 weekly exponential moving average is still somewhere around $8,000 over here, and that gave us very good bounce, as we can see over here weeks. Now, we need to also say that the bears above us are strong, because of this week we were heavily declined, but this is still not over yet. So next candle needs to be above 50 and we will stay pretty bullish. The reason why above 50 is because there we have actually the 20 exponential daily moving average on daily chart over here, and that will set us pretty bullish. It's very important that we actually retested and stayed above 20 exponential moving average. So no, we are still not in bear trend. So no, we are not in bearish mode. I'm still bullish as long as we are holding above this level over here on $8,000 and also $8,500, where we have actually the 20 daily exponential moving average. Last but not least, we need to mention RSI. Something very interesting we need to mention over here, which should give you the path of the price. Where is it going? So as long as we are standing above this level over here, and also as long as we are standing above level of 50, as you know, whenever the Bitcoin is above level of 50 on RSI on daily chart, especially on the daily chart, it's very important to know that Bitcoin is in bull trend, while whenever we are below this trend over here, we are still in the bear trend. So right now we are still in bull trend. This is saying to us also, this is indication of overbought zone, that we were actually overextended and we needed correction. Check our latest videos and you will see what we discussed actually there, and it's all repeating. But right now we do have some very interesting predictions to give over here, because they may be very true. So to sum it up, as long as we are above level of 50, as long as we are above level of 20 exponential moving average, which is around approximately 85.65, and also $8,000 over here, we are pretty bullish. For me right now, we are still on the way to the upside. So we just had some sort of a correction and we need to see Bitcoin push through next levels of resistance. I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like these sort of videos, and also let us know in the comment section down below what would you like to see on this channel in the next videos. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos, ladies and gentlemen. As and always, till the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.